Going to be filming on the east side of Hesperia today. This is Arrowhead Lake Road from the city limits headed towards Hesperia Lakes. This is part of the paving projects that I've been an advocate for since I got on the council. And before that, when I was on the planning commission, hence pave roads first. This access road, Arrowhead Lake Road, basically got paved last year from Main Street all the way out to the city limits. We're crossing by Hesperia Lake Park, which is actually owned by the city of Hesperia, and we lease it to the park district for $1 a year. Not too many people know that, but actually the city owns Hesperia Lakes. So you can see the improvements. I don't know if you've ever driven on this road before. It was improved. This is a huge improvement over the two-lane ratty road that was here before, and the people that live out here and the people that travel back and forth to Hesperia Lakes are really done a favor when the city and the other agencies that help pay for this paved the Arrowhead Lake Road, which is actually Main Street but on the east end of town. So we're rolling towards Rock Springs Road, and the new signal that was put in there as a result of the city of Hesperia. Rock Springs Road itself was improved a couple of years back as a result of Measure I monies, which is sales tax that everybody in the county pays an additional, I think it's ½ cent, but we pay that, and then in return for that we get transportation monies to improve the roads in Hesperia, along with all the other cities that participate with Measure I through Sandbag. They're the ones that are going to be funding the Ranchero interchange at the 15 freeway, but that's coming up shortly. We're going by the far edges of the Hesperia golf course, which was purchased by the city of Hesperia basically for the water rights underneath it. Water is a real precious commodity up here, and people don't understand the way that works, but here's the golf course, the Hesperia golf course, which is still here. I don't know if you're a golfer or not, doesn't matter. That was a salvage effort by the city for what would have been an eyesore and an abandoned golf course, but we really bought it for the water. Okay, this is the new signal at Rock Springs. Oh boy, we're going to hit it, so bear with me. I'll pan a little bit towards Rock Springs. There's Rock Springs over that way. Alright, we're headed up Main. This is where Arrowhead Lake Road changes into Main Street. And you can see the pavement changes right here at Choiceana. This is all new, and now we're on the old, about 6-7 year old pavement on Main Street, headed west towards Peach right now. Signal at Peach. When I moved here in 1980, this was a 2-lane road full of whoop-de-doos, as we call them, and used to deliver mail on Main Street, and you could do a U-turn. You could do a bunch of U-turns on there because there wasn't that much traffic. But that was 30-something years ago. So it's pretty different now. It's much improved over what it was, and it's really a benefit to the folks that live here. Hesperia is a bedroom community that is made up of household residents. We have some small business, but nothing to speak of as far as a major employer goes. But that's okay. That's why most people move here, because it's a good family-oriented community. We live here, we quite possibly work somewhere else, but to come home to Hesperia is a good thing. We've got catch up to do on infrastructure, but we're headed that way. We're making progress, but we have to stick to it. We can't get distracted with these other projects like our neighboring cities get hung up on as far as getting out of the public venue. We're at I and Main, and this is our little business corridor. There's Caro's and Vaughn's over there. Drugstores on both corners, Walgreens and Rite Aid, and the banking area over here. You've got a little bit of everything on the east end of town. Banks, fast food, gas stations, restaurants. Everything else a small community would have. I'm going to try to blow this light. You're getting towards the Main Street Bridge here. I'm going to go over and it's a good looking Bosaki sign. I'm going to go towards the Sizzler, the Kmart, the new Blue Ribbon Stater Brothers, Osh. In this shopping center here, a lot of this had to do with the city and the grand opening of Staters. Didn't, but I'm going to go in here for just a second to show you. This is the new Blue Ribbon Stater Brothers, which moved from the other end of town, and the Osh on the other side of the parking lot is an example of redevelopment money and city investment. All of these things are a combination of the city trying to bring businesses and goods and services to Hesperia for the tax revenue, and then for the jobs and the convenience of the people. Anyway, I'm going to post this video as part of the series, the segment on the east side of Hesperia. Hope you enjoyed it, and that's it.